Hey there, welcome back to the channel, or as we like to call it, our little corner of the internet, which I love so very much. I'm so excited to go over these clips with you today. And of course, you know this is for entertainment purposes only. I'm not really sure what other reason you would have for being here. I don't know. So we're going to go ahead and get right to it. Thank you for spending some time with us tonight. And let's go.
I got a message on that plane. It's a big truck with a mural painted of an airplane diving into New York City and exploding. I don't know what's in the truck. The truck is in between 6th and 7th on King Street. I sent for, I'll send the issue to the bomb squad there for West King. The phone? You got the rest message? That's fine. With a mural painted, an airplane diving into New York, blowing up. 2 men got out of the truck, ran away from it. We got those 2 under. That's good. Are you holding those 2 guys, Kay? Put them under. Let's get the music always there. Listen to that. Get out of them. All right, get in. We have both suspects under, Kay. We have the suspects who drove in the van exploded. We have both of them under, Kay. Let's get some help over here.
What is this? Now there's a van? I just can't keep up with all the things that have gone on with this particular date. You know what I'm saying? This particular explosion, I mean accident. I don't know what to say. I didn't know there was a van. Maybe I'm behind. But what happened to those guys in the van that were apprehended? What happened? I don't know. But we have more. We have more on this topic. Because we weren't sure that we would get shut down. So you got to have one more to make sure.
They're not just making movies. They're showing you the future before it happens. Your attention is the price. And what isn't just entertainment, it's a weapon. Predictive programming is the subtle way they prepare the masses for what's coming. They hide the truth in plain sight, so when it happens, you're already desensitized. Think about it. 9/11, dozens of movies and TV shows predicted it years before. Pandemic, countless films like Contagion and Outbreak showed the exact scenario long before 2020. In the AI takeover, The Matrix, Terminator, Black Mirror, they've been conditioning. It's all about social engineering. If they show it to you enough times, your subconscious mind begins to accept it as reality. That's why they use celebrities, music, and movies to shape public perception and control the narrative. And here's the scary part, they don't just predict these events, they create them. Make sure you're following so you don't miss the next piece of this puzzle. And comment truth if you're ready to see what else they've been hiding in plain sight.
This is wild because I just had this conversation. Actually, I've had this conversation a lot lately about this exact topic, about how all of these things are connected. Terminator, the Batman movies, just so many things. There are just so many things I couldn't even begin to get it into here. There is another channel happening at some point, I promise you that. And there is a lot to get into, a lot, and it is going to be mind-blowing. But we're going to leave it there and just keep in mind, predictive programming is real. There's a reason that we have the same celebrities throughout our entire lifespan. It's that familiarity. It's getting us used to certain things and looking at these people as people we can trust. But these movies are not coincidental. They are not. They're getting you used to things, they're desensitizing you, and they are getting you to think that stuff is normal, and that is not. Then that way, when it happens, you're just not shocked. You're like, oh, wait, I already thought that happened. Or I already thought that was going on. So just be aware of the programming that you are watching. That's why they call TV shows programs, y'all.
Did you ever fry an egg on a cold stove? It's no trick at all if you have the right equipment. This is a cold hot plate. And because it's cold, you can cook it on wood, if you like. Just be sure that there's a coil of wire inside and that you connect that coil to a high voltage alternating current source. The rest is easy. As long as we're being different, we'll use motor oil instead of Crisco. The egg fries very quickly, but the stove remains perfectly cold. In fact, if you wish to keep it handy, fry your egg on the morning newspaper. With a gadget like this, you can get up in the morning, sit on the stove, read the morning newspaper, and fry the eggs in your lap.
I don't know this person's name. Does anyone know this person's name? It's incredible. I thought you always needed heat to fry an egg or anything else for that matter, but apparently we're wrong. Although I will say, I remember when I got my first apartment, my grandpa gave me this kit. It came in a zippy pouch thing, and it had a base to it. I wish to God I still have it. I bet it's in all this stuff that I didn't take with me. But it had this base to it. You plug it in or however it turns on, and it didn't get hot at all. And you put the pan on top of it, and I forget what it's called. I feel like it was an as seen on TV type thing, but it was this like convection stove or something, and you could cook in it. I only used it a couple of times because at the time I didn't really understand how incredible this was, but I'd give up all my current pans for that one pan today. I would. Crazy though. If anybody knows who this guy is, let me know. I'd really like to look into this more and find out what happens, because of course they always say man goes missing after showing blah blah blah. Did they? I don't know. Maybe they just didn't want to talk about anything else. That was their thing. I don't know. But I would like to know more about it for sure. Let's learn about cloud stuff.
I have a crazy video for you. This is actually coming from two different witnesses in two different cities out of Florida. They both captured this on March 6th, 2025. And what it appears to be is an unidentified object in the sky. But this is weird. This is different. It almost looks like a portal, but then it also looks like something swirling around with all these tiny little glittering objects around it. You can literally see it in both videos. But the question remains, what is this? Take a look at this and tell me what you think.
Bro, there's a fucking portal in the sky opening. And we're witnessing it.
What is that?
Bro.
There's stars
And there's
and
another
like,
light around it.
yeah, it's sparkling all around it. Look at the sparkle. Okay, what is
There's
that?
multiple
What
things
is
flying
that?
around that.
And it's just coming in and out of the sky with
Is
like...
that a shooting star or a meteor or something?
So these were two different clips of what seems to be the same thing. I understand why people think it looks like a portal. Video. The Scully in me wants to say that this is actually just the sun with a cloud over top of it, and it's just the reflections of it, and that's all you're really seeing. But the Mulder inside me knows the truth, that this is not normal, and there's definitely sparkly things all around it, whether they be ships or some other phenomena or just plain old magic dust. I really don't know, but I think it's weird, and the fact that there were two different videos in two different places of the same thing just solidifies it for me. I don't know. I believe it. What do you think? What could this be? I don't get portal vibes though. I just get some sort of thing in the sky energy out of it. What do you think?
The Mountain Dew conspiracy continues. You guys, they just announced that they have a new flavor coming out called Baja Midnight. Now, I've never seen this, but Taco Bell, who is exclusively releasing this, did a TED Talk style event announcing it.
Bell's first ever new flavor of Baja Blast, Baja Blast Midnight. It is the flavors of the tropical lime storm that you love with a burst of passion fruit. It's going to pair with...
Now, what does this mean, you ask? So whenever they do a big push on a flavor like this, history has shown us something is about to happen. Now, last year when I showed you guys the flavor Pitch Black, we had the biggest IT blackout of all time. Not to mention, we had Infinite Swirl come out last year, and then we had all those crazy hurricanes and tornadoes. Also, I called this one last year where we had Star Spangled Splash flavor and the Francis Scott Key Bridge collapse, and guess who wrote the Star Spangled Banner? Francis Scott Key. Now this new flavor, Baja Midnight, could be referring to something like this, like the witching hour, which is at 12 o'clock. Now, my guess on this could be something, we're gonna see something very weird on a paranormal level, or something that's gonna make us question everything. This also could be in reference to an eclipse, aka a midnight sun, and you guys remember that crazy eclipse that we had last year in April, so I would be on the lookout for this year because it's on March 13th. But don't quote me on that day because it could be something bigger like this. This miniseries just came out called 0 Day on Netflix. In short, it's about a 1-minute cyber blackout in America, and I won't give it away, but it does have some twists and turns that could be alluding to what's happening in the government. And the fact that Taco Bell is exclusively releasing this doesn't help as well because that definitely looks like a serpent's eye. And the fact that you can see 3 6s in the bell right there, 6, 6, 6. Wait, hold up. That witching hour theory just kind of came together right now. Now, my last Mountain Dew video went crazy. It almost did 5 million, but get this. Mountain Dew themselves commented on that video and said, keep your voice down. This is just really good marketing, or it's just hidden in plain sight. Let me know what you guys think about all this down below.
Well, when I first saw this clip, I did not see it through to the end, the Mountain Dew clip. And the last thing that was said there was really interesting, that Taco Bell themselves commented on a video regarding this conspiracy and said, keep your voice down. That is pretty incredible if you ask me. And of course, they could be playing into the conspiracy, or it could just be true. And also, I did not know that we were getting a solar eclipse this month on the 29th. I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. Really, 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 really cool. And it could have something to do with this conspiracy. I don't know. Did not know. I'm learning with you. And I also never knew anything about this Mountain Dew conspiracy at all, really. And it does kind of line up and make sense, but it's amazing to me that people figure some of these things out. For the record, I've never had Mountain Dew in my entire life except for Baja Blast at Taco Bell. And I didn't have Taco Bell until I was in like my 20s. So I've had very limited Mountain Dew access. But this sounds like a pretty sound theory. Thoughts?
This height, Oliver's Castle, one of the most often debated observations, was made early one morning in 1996. A young man who had spent the night here and had brought a video camera with him was woken during early dawn by a humming sound.
Here I'm standing at Oliver's Castle at precisely the same spot as John Whaley was standing in August 1996, when he supposedly, for the first time in history, managed to film the creation of a crop circle.
That the crop circle was not here on the previous day but had appeared on the following morning was a fact.
That is crazy. I don't know how I've never seen this. I don't know how this hasn't been spoken about a lot more. To actually capture crop circles in the making is extraordinary. This person should be talked about all the time. This is the stuff we should be learning about in history books. Why aren't we watching these movies in school instead of whatever they make us watch? I don't know. Like, this is incredible stuff. Really incredible stuff. Really, really incredible stuff. I dare say.
Snow in addition to all of that. Start out outside today where it was actually a warmer day than we've been seeing and one of the warmest that we're going to have on the entire 7-day forecast moving forward. Wonder what that is right there. That's pretty interesting. Moving really fast. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at what we've got here. Just interesting stuff flying around the sky. There's the live view from our 50-pen camera looking off to the northwest.
I think we should watch this again.
Snow in addition to all of that. Start out outside today where it was actually a warmer day than we've been seeing and one of the warmest that we're going to have on the entire 7-day forecast moving forward.
Look, see that? What is that?
Right there. That's pretty interesting. Moving really fast.
I really like how casually the newscaster's just like, oh, what is that? That's kind of interesting. Anyway, just like it's nothing. The news catches quite a few things. We saw another clip like this recently, I feel like, in Florida.
Con el mío sí se alcanza a ver bien, güey. Ahorita se los paso.
What? What is that? First person to say trash bag gets kicked off the channel. It's definitely not that. Don't even try it. What is that? I don't know what that is. It kind of looks like as people keep bringing up angels in the Bible, has saying how it's like an eye in the center and the you know, all that. It kind of gives me that energy, vibe, whatever you want to say. Don't do it. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and play the good clip. I know this is a shorter one. We're probably going to come in at just over 20 minutes again. But like I said, it's like 9:30 and I am so sorry that it's late. I have not done anything at the house. I'm just getting back, really. So sorry, but I think these are some pretty awesome clips. So I'm just, you know, I'm just kidding. But go ahead. Ready? This clip is amazing and it will bring your icy heart warmth right now.
How much for a rose?
$6, hon.
Can I do 1,000 roses?
No, it'd be $6,000. Just kidding. No, how many you want, hon?
1,000 roses.
1,000? No, you're jiving me.
I'm serious.
We don't have 1,000. We got 100 red roses.
Can we do 100 roses?
You want 100 red roses?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Can we do that?
Yeah.
I want to go to a few retirement homes and hand them out to all the seniors.
You want 1,000 red roses or...
How many?
1,000?
How many do you got?
25, 50, 75, 100, about 125. I have other colors.
All the colors.
You want all of them?
Yeah, how many would that be?
For real? I have about maybe 400. Like roses are usually $6 each. I'm not charging that for sure.
What's your name?
Heidi.
Heidi, I'm Zach. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, darling.
Is this your shop?
Yes, it's my shop.
How long have you owned the shop for?
Oh my God, I've been here forever. I've been doing this since I was 12 years old. I'm just trying to give you a good price. $8.75.
And there's 1,000 cash, and the rest can go.
Oh no!
Yeah.
No.
Thank you.
Oh, you're
Love
welcome.
you. Would you like a rose?
Just want to be hugged.
Can I give you a hug?
You can give me a hug.
Okay. Love you.
I'm 99.
You're 99? You look amazing.
No teeth.
And she is amazing. She's my friend.
When's the last time you received a rose for yourself?
I don't know if I ever did.
What's your name?
John.
I'm Zach.
Hi, Zach.
There you go.
Thank you very much.
I needed this rose
How come?
because I have a sister who's on her last breath. She's in the hospital and I can't be close to her.
I'm sorry. What's her name?
Helen?
I'll be thinking of her. Can I give you a hug?
Yes, of course you can.
Love you.
You're a sweetheart. I'll always always think about Helen when I think about Rose, because she loved roses.
Love you.
Me too.
Can I give you a rose? Yeah.
Why would you give me?
Because you're amazing.
Thank you.
Love you.
Love you too.
Nobody gives to.
It's for you.
No.
This is my flower, and I'm giving it to you. You deserve it. Love you. Don't forget that, okay?
Thank you.
I heard it was your birthday.
Yes,
When was your birthday?
on Wednesday,
How old did you turn?
102.
102? What's the key to living a long life?
My mother died at 46, and ever after that, I never took my health and I thank God for giving me a long life.
That's just the most amazing thing I've ever seen. I didn't have any good clips today, and someone came out of nowhere and sent this amazingness with their beautiful heart, and I just want to say thank you so much for this gift, because I think we all needed it, and it's really inspiring. And honestly, when I was a teenager, when I was going through the whole confirmation thing, there was a point that you had to do some sort of charity work, and what I did is I went to a nursing home, and I was so nervous because I was, you're like 13, 14. You're not by any means an adult or anybody prepared to handle anything like this. And I made my grandmom stay with me the first day. And then I ended up just hanging out with them. And it was the saddest thing, because so many of these people expressed that they were waiting for family members that the nurses later told me never come. And it killed me. And this clip just brought back all of that and reminded me in the best way that we need to be giving of ourselves. I want to go do this. I want to go, even if you don't spend the money on the roses and stuff like that, spending your time with these people. Like that first one, she said, just, can I have a hug? She just wanted a hug. Or the people who said that they never got a rose, or just, it really reminds you and brings you back to what matters. And this is what matters. We should all be doing really nice things. So thank you for sending this to me and to us, and for sharing it. And I hope that it has an amazing trickle effect where we just go do great things in this world. It will. So that's that. That's the show. I just want to say thank you for being here. I hope you like these clips. I think this might be my favorite set of clips that I've ever done. And I know that's saying a lot, because I think we just hit our 100th episode. But I think this might be my favorite, dare I say. So I'm really excited to hear what you think about this, about these things, about just the theories and the concepts and just what's said. And don't say it was a trash bag. Do not ruin this, guys. And that's all I'm going to say. I hope you have a fantastic night. Cannot wait to chat about this. And you may not see it till tomorrow, because I know it's quite late, but I appreciate you. And thanks for hanging out. And I hope you have a fantastic weekend. And I'm signing off. Thanks again.